Maybe it's your headphones, because you know sometimes I be thinking that my headphones.
No, because mine's so low too for some reason.
My headphones be trash.
Oh shit, we live.
That's too much.
I
There's too much static. I can't hear shit.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal.
I know what you have to deal.
Yeah, until I figure it out.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's another Sunday fun day. Edition of the new year, the new and improved, the same, but look, some things have changed. The Rahm Kely show. What's happening, y'all? Y'all good? Man, I got some very special guests today. Very special. I'm talking about special. I'm talking about, you remember your favorite birthday? I'm talking about that favorite piece of cake, the one that had your name on it, the one that couldn't nobody eat. Man. That's how much y'all mind. You know what I'm saying? That's how special y'all are to my spirit. You know what I mean? And so the people that can't see, who am I talking about? I'm talking about the one and only, the Luv Lees.
Hey.
What's happening, man?
What's going on?
Great introduction.
Look, it is what it is. I can't help but talk with my spirit around y'all. Y'all got too much of that good stuff in you.
Hey,
Let it flow.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to run like Forrest.
I was when you said special, I was like, uh-oh.
No, not
but I am a
like
little
that.
special sometimes.
No, I mean, we all look special.
Hey.
I forgot who else in there. What's that?
That's how you treat family.
I mean, they family. They like my sisters and stuff. Really, they like, I don't know.
We just supposed to be here.
I be forgetting.
Ironically enough, though, when y'all was on individually, I missed both of their shows. So the fact that they're here together and I'm here, that's awesome because I actually got to meet both y'all at the same time.
Wow, that's dope.
It's gonna work out for you.
Yeah, it worked out for me.
Come on, it's always gonna work out. That's what you gotta do.
All right, man. So you know, it's crazy because I introduced y'all as a collective, as a unit. Y'all got individual names, you know what I'm saying? Malachi and Dani. Not Dani. I don't know why. I don't know.
People call me Dani all the time. I don't know what
Really?
They wanted to be fancy. They want that A to be fancy.
That's first time.
all that gangster in it.
Yeah, it's Dani.
So y'all even wearing the same color? Did y'all do that on purpose?
We did.
No, I didn't even notice.
I
noticed. I know one of y'all noticed y'all.
I noticed when we got here. I was like, oh, we did that. Okay.
I mean, okay, so how is it being y'all was for a hot second, the second cutest comedy couple that I know, but y'all the first.
Yeah,
you're
definitely the first.
Definitely the first. So how is it being a comedy couple?
Wow.
You know?
It's great. It's really great. It just happened. You know, it was unexpected. You know, I had to stop fighting it and what it started to turn into.
Mm-hmm.
And now, you know, you just have to go with it and you see what you're doing.
I was too. No
Yeah,
worries.
yeah.
We were both like,
both y'all was like,
yeah. We would go to like different open mics and we would like see each other's eyes and be like,
oh, y'all was locking eyes and talking about,
but I was ignoring it so much. Like, I was just being naive. Like, oh, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It's a connection.
Exactly. Because we actually started in Mike Larry's class together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after meeting initially in 2018.
Yeah.
So when we got into Mike Larry's class 2021, about the summer of 21, and it's like, oh, we was on the Zoom. We're like, oh, I know you.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Good to see you again. Glad you're doing comedy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing comedy too.
Right.
So now we performing once a week for a year straight.
Actually, more than once a week. Because when you first started doing comedy, it's kind of like joining the church. We was like at three open mics a week almost.
True.
So we was around each other a lot.
We had the Prosper Center, but also throughout the week because we was in the group and you know seeing what mics we hitting out the week. Like you said, hitting three mics a week. That's what Mike Larry had told us. Like you gotta be hitting at least 3 mics a week. You know what I mean? So we like, all right, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put those numbers in. And so like you see in the chat who's going, who's coming. And some people could. And I was very dedicated. We both were very dedicated. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely was. I made sure I was on that schedule, on that regimen. No matter how I felt, you know, so just doing that. So we got to know each other during that time period, you know, and built a bond that we didn't even know was building. It's just for the love of the sport. Yeah, she looking at me all dreamy.
Man, she looking at him, man. Listen, I hope my woman look at me like that. Cause you just looking, man. She looking through your soul, your spirit. She looking at her hood, her hood. You know, so what the girl be saying? My man.
Yeah, my man.
All right. So listen. I'm gonna keep it going. In the spirit of Cat Williams, y'all said y'all was in the class together. So who's cheating off who? Who's funny? Who's funny? Who's so who's
He's been doing this longer than me, low key, and I'm gonna give him his props. Like he is really good his props.
Yeah,
He is
I'll
really
take both.
good at improv, and so for me, I gotta write down my jokes, okay, before I go out there. And since we've been doing comedy together, it's been pulling me more on my improv skills. So that's been very helpful. Like last night when we was at Aretha Franklin Jazz Cafe, I came up with some stuff, and that's usually not my thing. Usually I'm like, okay, we talk about this, boom, boom, boom. And it was fun, and it was funny, and it was great. So I'm learning a lot from him and balance and stuff.
Now, what you had said earlier before we was talking, you know what I mean? Because you was talking about the show last night. Or was last night?
Last night.
You said that you had got some.
I did. I got
Malachi. Did you get some of that?
Yeah, we did. I mean, collectively we posted. You know,
She said she got some.
you know,
I mean, we both did.
Oh, yeah,
but you know,
she's trying to clean it up now.
she's growing. She's growing, and so she's excited about that growth, and I see that growth in her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful to be able to pour into her and take her to a higher level in comedy. You know, because I see the potential in her. You know, and that's a part of the reason also why we end up together. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just was so perfect. Oh man.
No, I'm saying, but y'all keep that. That is amazing.
Yeah, so I'm proud of her growth, and she's excited too, and it excites me, and that's what we doing. We feeding each other. We, you know, keeping the flame going through each other. So
that's dope.
That's beautiful.
For real, I'm just like, this is turning into a damn Hallmark show.
Yeah, I mean, it is overwhelming. It's overwhelming for us. You know what I'm saying? So I know for other people, it's definitely overwhelming, and I know, you know, some people love it, and some people you either gonna love it or hate it. There's no in between. You either gonna be super jealous or you gonna be like, wow, this is a beautiful thing, because it's
I'm all for it. That's all I'm saying.
I am both of those things.
You know what?
Because we feel the same way. Like we'll come up with something, and I just be like, ugh, like that's just too perfect. Like,
who came up with the choreographed dancing?
That was
In the
amazing.
intro.
Oh, thank you.
Who came up with that?
Well, the
So-
dancing was improv.
Yeah, we just improv, but the song we did create together has to be building
I
our
did
in
the
the studio
actual
yet?
beat, like what is it called? Band Lab. I looked up a place where you can just like make up stuff, so I can really sing. I've never
When does
done
the
like.
mixtape drop?
So, this year.
This year.
Let's do it. Like at this point, let's do it, because there's so many gifts there, and she actually can sing. And I've always had a desire to do music. So when she was like, "Let's do a track," I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm on that boy like, "Oh, like, I got the ad libs ready. Like I've always been ready for this." So like, you know, and that's just the beauty of how we pour into each other. You know, and she leads me in certain things, I lead her in certain things creatively. And she has ideas, and I'm going with it, adding what I can. But you know, it's her led ideas, so she got the vision for it, and just following that mode that we both have for each other. You know, it's like, and again, it's like, man, some stuff we come up with, it's like, yo, this is actually a little bit annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that good, is that organic, and we like, man, we just can't fight it. It has to be what it is.
So do you guys just do sets together, or do you still do individual
No, we do
sets?
individual.
Yeah, we still do it. We have been working a lot together.
Like that. You know what I'm saying? You turn your face like together.
I mean, we love each other, but sometimes we be like, "Dang, can I be my own person?" Sometimes,
Like, because I even lately been like, we have been doing a lot of stuff together lately, and people, you know, want us now. You know what I'm saying? I still do get calls like there, and there's also things like I even had this within myself, because the other day, like, even if I do get a private show, I get a birthday party, I'm gonna give her 5-7 minutes, whatever it is, out of my time.
And vice versa. Yeah, that's
right. It's what makes sense.
We book each other. That's how we do.
You know, so but there are times where, you know, outside of a private event, like they call me, they booking me for this show. You know what I'm saying? Actual show, and I'm not gonna pick her. You feel me?
Right.
Like some things are just mine, some things are just hers. But for the most part, we have been, you know, pointing to each other and just throwing each other the oop. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we even got to be doing comedy together. She threw me the oop on something.
Oh yeah. I had a birthday party or something. No, it was a celebration.
It was Michael McClendon.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
That's how we started. Like,
Yeah.
You know, Michael McClendon is the one that produced the show last night at the Aretha Franklin Jazz Cafe. Go to Rahm Entertainment. He reached out to her about doing the Father's Day explosion they had at the music
interviewing
hall.
Foolish and Shawnee D and everybody. He wanted me to do it by myself, and I was like, "Oh, I got a boyfriend too." And he was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "That would be great." I was like, "He does comedy with me." He's like, "Oh, bring him," you know. And that's how we ended up doing it together.
Yeah, we did the interview. Yeah, we did.
He was like, "Really?" I'll play.
Yeah, we did the interviews, and then he just loved it. He's like, man, I love y'all energy, I love y'all vibe, and that's when Mike Chase room started from that show.
Yeah.
Speaking of interviews, did you guys catch the Cat Williams 2-hour extravaganza?
Man, we kept rewinding it.
I did.
It was
I just
2.5
did.
hours.
2.5
Or
hours.
3
I
hours.
thought it was like 2.5. I don't know.
It was two
it was-
minutes, 2 hours, and 50
It was
seconds.
longer
It was
50
long
minutes.
as hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
almost 3 hours.
So y'all
Yeah,
caught it.
Color Purple.
Yeah.
It was longer than that.
Yeah, it was 3 specials.
Volume 3.
So how did y'all feel about it? Not necessarily individual things he said, but the overall energy of it. Like how did you feel? Like
We did a skit about it too
Yeah,
that I
we did.
wrote. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
on our
posted
Facebook
it.
and our
I have to check
Instagram.
that out.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I sent it to you today too.
okay, bet.
Yeah, but you did the skit. I personally, I've always been aware of what the industry can bring and can do.
And how long have you been doing comedy?
So I've been doing comedy 2 years, but I've been acting for 10 years.
Okay, see, yeah. So you've been in the industry longer than me because I've been doing comedy about 6 years.
Okay.
And what that interview showed me, you know what I mean? Like it gave me spirit, actually. It gave me hope. And I was like,
Absolutely.
damn, everybody full of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Basically,
I was like,
the
oh,
industry
so Cat
is,
dealing with the same stuff we
We
dealing with
know
here.
what, man. You can go
Yes,
up there.
yeah.
Right.
it's just different levels to it. You know what I'm saying? We don't have nobody. I mean, there are women that's also being exploited as well in some of these film sets independently. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for a fact about stuff, but I'm sure women go through this on any level. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard about
We
it
go through not
specifically.
getting paid what we're worth.
Yeah, but also you have film roles where people are, doing it for a certain reason. You know what I'm saying? I'll just put it like that. And again, I don't have hard fact, but I know what's happening. You just can feel the energy behind some of these things. And I'm not talking about anybody specifically, but it's just an evil in the industry, period.
Yeah.
And the enemy, the devil, wants to infiltrate that. That's why he was who he was in heaven when it comes to music. And music, movies, acting, comedy all go hand in
All
hand.
that influence.
All that influence. And so the media is what is being attacked. You know what I'm saying? A lot of evil. And the Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. So they're already making money, but they want to make more. And then the greed comes in. Not only are you supporting your family, now you want to not only maximize, but you need to do something else to get that now. You know what I'm
want to
saying?
be over the top, and it's like, what kind of morals do you have? Do you have a moral compass?
Right.
Or are you like, hey, just let me have an unvirginized butthole? Like,
Yeah, don't nobody want that. That sounds like it hurt.
It do, man.
That
It
sound
sounds
like
very
it hurt.
painful.
That sound like it hurt.
It's
That just sound like it hurt.
It's an unnatural thing. You know what I'm saying? It just
but-
is.
This is how I see it. People lay out opportunities, or they lay out things, and you can always say no.
Absolutely.
Like the casting room, Kyle was like, even if you sit down, you don't got to stay there. Get up and go.
Yeah. Once
You know
you
what I mean?
find out what it
Like,
is,
get up
you
and
see
go.
people coming in with the sore booty holes. Well, you know what? I gotta go home.
I don't think it's for me.
I think I'm gonna go read a book.
This not for me.
How y'all feel about Taraji?
Oh man, I love Taraji. She's an amazing artist, amazing actress, and
How you feel about her crying because she don't feel like
She's
she
sick of it.
she deserves to do that. Like,
Yeah.
because here's the thing, she has taken it because she had no other choice.
Mhm.
The other choice was to not do the project and then find somebody that wasn't as talented as her.
Hey, what's the situation with that person?
Well, it's Taraji P. Henson, one of the best black actresses. Well, not even just black actresses, period, in Hollywood. Was on a recent interview, and she's basically said she's fed up. She's tired of her Caucasian counterparts getting paid at sometimes 3, 4, 5, 10 times as much as her.
Huh.
I know, like, I want to say Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt was in millions, and she
He
was in
had
the
10 million.
thousands or something like that.
Okay.
I get it, and then I don't,
Right.
because I feel like that might not have been the best comparison.
That's what I was saying. I think
You know
that
what
was a
I'm
bad
saying?
example.
I feel like that was a
because
bad example.
in the grand scheme of things,
Ain't nobody come to see you over Brad Pitt.
right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
In
Like,
the
Brad
grand
Pitt's
scheme of
drunk.
things, she was right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. But at least $1 million, like, and she
Yeah,
only
it
asked
has-
for
I mean,
500,000.
it has to be a scale.
I don't know what she got,
Yeah.
but she got the opportunity to be in that movie. And what I took from it, I didn't see the whole interview. I saw the part that she was crying and like right up to it, and then her explanation was for it. She was like, everybody got a team and taxes and this and that. What I heard as a dude, was a whole lot of expenses that someone said you ain't have to have.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You ain't have to have a team.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Some calls you can make yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
You
I
know what I
understand.
mean?
But depending
But-
on how big you
yeah,
are, you
I
might need one because it may be too much.
Here's the thing:
Then at the same time,
she's top 10, top 5 female actresses, and probably top 15 in the industry all the time. Just actors. Period. You know what I'm saying? So you have at that point up, as far up as you are, you have to have a team.
at some point in the creative spaces, I feel like as a creative, no one is ever going to cut you the check that you feel like you're worth. You're either going to have to cut it yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I do agree with that.
You
I
know,
do agree with that.
So I feel like at this point, you know, if I was Taraji's friend, you know what I mean, which I am, I got her in my phone. I'm actually calling after this.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah, she needs some real friends
I'm,
like you.
yeah, I'm just gonna tell her. No, like, I lost my train of thought. Fuck it.
Nah, yeah,
I was gonna say
I see
something.
what you're saying. You're saying go independent.
Yeah,
Like,
go independent. Maybe now this would be the time to say, okay, Taraji, you know what I'm saying? Come up with like what's her son name? Her son name Studios Productions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And put out your own movies.
Yeah.
Be independent, buy you some land, you know what I'm saying, and then make you a sound studio, you know, and you know, do it that way. Because at the end of the day, I don't feel like I'm a racist at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just feel like I'm just honest with what I see.
Yeah.
And I ain't seen nobody else. I ain't never seen no white man outside of Paul Roney from the Pittsburgh Steelers ever pay a black man what he's worth. You know what I mean?
It's a good point.
You know what I
That's a
mean?
great point.
You know,
Right,
and-
right. It is
and
what
so-
it is.
And
So start
so
your
if
own
you waiting
stuff.
on somebody, you know what I'm saying? If you got your hand out and you waiting for someone to fill it up until it get heavy, you just gonna have your hand out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just how I feel.
That's a
good.
great point because I actually had a different mindset before I heard your perspective. You know, because like I was of the mindset that we deserve to get that equal pay, which we do, yes, but it's not
that
going to
word
happen.
deserve for me.
Mhm.
It's that word deserve for me. Don't know adult deserve shit. You know what I'm saying? You get what you put into it, and then at a certain point, if what you're putting into it it exceeds what you're getting out of it, then you have to pour into another cup.
Okay.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And
Wow.
then you just got to do something else. Like
Wow.
like all of this,
Wow.
all you know,
That's
like
why we all have side hustles.
yeah, like
Right.
you know,
That makes
You
sense.
can create your own.
Yeah, like-
your own lane.
That's a great point, man. Yeah, you just deconstructed
Yeah,
my
I'm
whole
over here like.
idea. Yeah.
No, I mean, 'cause,
because
it's that word deserve. The
Yeah.
only thing that we as people deserve was for our parents to be solid motherfuckers until we could do it ourselves.
wow.
Mm.
You know
Wow.
what I mean? Because we didn't ask to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
great
So
point.
that's
A lot
bare
of us didn't
minimum.
get that.
That's the only. I mean, shit. Most of us did this, but I'm finding out as an adult.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm finding out as an adult.
I wasn't the only one.
No, I realized that I had it goddamn good. I was a Cosby kid. Y'all was fucked
right,
up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I was like,
a lot of
I
traumas.
was-
What do you mean?
Right.
Nope. I had the Gouda. Right? No, I had the black cheese.
Same.
Nah, man.
That's a
The
great
brown
point.
box, cheese.
Yeah,
They
nah,
both
but,
just
you
hoes
know,
at our house every week.
so
No monkey.
So as creatives and so as comedians, I saw you guys. I see you guys have gotten to another space as showrunners.
Yes. Yes.
And I believe this week will be the 8th week.
Yes. This week coming up.
Okay, so all right.
We'll have
So-
Chef Bullet there this Thursday.
Yes.
Okay, Chef Bullet,
Yeah.
my original co-host.
Oh wow.
I wasn't here when he was here. Nope, I came in after.
That's my quarterback.
Yeah,
I remember though.
he's a veteran. Been doing it over 10 years.
Yeah.
Veteran
And he
comedian.
makes the best flyers.
Man,
Like I made
flyers,
my little
right.
flyer. He was like, "Let me make a flyer for you."
Man,
I was like, "Oh, okay."
he
Great.
did say like that.
Great.
Let me
And
make a flyer for y'all.
again, taking the responsibility for your career. That's what he did. He like, look, okay, I want my flyers to look a certain way. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
gonna
he
teach
made a
myself.
flyer. He made
No,
a
like,
flyer
for real,
for us
for
at
real.
the Detroit House of Comedy, and
Yeah.
that we was like, we gotta get you on there.
Man,
Yeah, like,
brother, what day do you have available?
Right.
In all seriousness, I believe in giving people their roses. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And if y'all didn't know that Chef Bullet operates in that flower bed of I can make dope ass flyers, he make the dopest ones.
He does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah,
Best
man.
flyers
that,
I've seen in the city for sure.
his like flyers. So as like showrunners, you're entering the realm of what non-showrunners call gatekeepers.
Wow. Yeah.
You know,
Good point.
um, have you ran into no, you can get a night or no, I'm not putting you on there. Have you or do you give everybody opportunity even if you know damn well they're not funny?
Oh, you talking about us?
Us, yeah. I'm like, yeah, people have told me that all the time. Like, I get,
You know,
that's why we became showrunners.
Do people tell us that, you saying?
Or like us telling people that they can't go on.
yeah, have you ran into a
Not
space
yet.
where you felt like your spirit was like, oh no,
Not today.
Okay, yeah, not tonight, but there, and not being a gatekeeper, but there are certain moods and things that we want to do with certain shows that we will have to like respectfully. What you bring is not going to match our what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a certain brand we building collectively, and also in certain venues, certain arenas. Like for example, Thursday more of a black show. So open mic.
Right.
Yeah, and no, if you sign up, you're gonna get your time.
Right.
That's an open mic.
We're not gonna play you.
Yeah, we're not denying nobody. You say what you want. As the host, I'm gonna come back and say what I want.
Right.
But it's an open space. But our book shows, the show we have on the 31st, this 31st of this month at the Reach Funk and Jazz Cafe, that's a clean show.
Yeah.
So the comedians we pick, they know they're either clean
You have
comics
to bring the clean.
or they know they have to bring their clean set. Like we're going for a certain vibe. We're gonna have our church crowd there. That's gonna be our more mature crowd.
Guess what I did, John?
What'd you do?
What? You got a clean set?
I didn't tell nobody this. But last year, I did a clean set.
What?
I'm talking about clean.
Okay.
What did you
How
talk
did
about?
that go
Shameless
for
plug
you?
there.
How did that go for you?
You saw that? You saw that?
That was massively.
That was
massively
magical.
classic.
I like that.
It's about getting where you fit
So how did that
in.
go for you?
How did that
How
go?
did you feel after doing a clean set, Rahm?
It was amazing.
Oh,
Mm.
look at you.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. I can cook without seasoning too.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Come on. You said my temperature alone won't get you right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because, like, to me, cussing for me is because, I'll be honest, full disclosure, when I was a kid, I had a speech impediment. I stuttered really, really bad.
Wow.
You know, so sometimes if I get stuck and, a motherfucker go real quick.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and that was smooth right there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, like,
I didn't even pick that one up.
yeah, so that's why I used to do it, because I'd be nervous and stuff. But nah, it was easy because, like, I could be funny without being dirty.
Yeah,
And
that's a skill.
yeah, but it's weird as a urban comedian.
Mhm.
It's kind of. I feel like we are automatically expected to operate in the space of being dirty comics.
Yeah, I agree, especially in Detroit.
I don't know. A lot of the clean comics I know are black. So
Do you know 5? Only because you
No,
said a lot.
I think-
You said a lot. You said a lot. So if you said a few, that's a few. That's a few. But you said a lot. A lot.
I'm trying to figure out people to go on the
Yeah,
show.
I mean-
Like, oh, no.
I can't really name any white ones. So
Makes sense though.
So you guys clean comics?
I will.
I
I would say, yeah.
I would consider myself a clean comic. The farthest I go is nigga, and which is not a bad word to me. You feel me? It's not a bad word to me. But there's certain shows I wouldn't even bring that out because I understand the crowd. But that's one of my favorite jokes, and that's one of the ways I personally connect to what I see to be my culture.
And for me, I'll say the word penis sometimes when I'm trying to decide.
Penis. Hold on. She said, like,
You know what I'm saying? So you see-
I'm waiting to hear a word.
Yeah,
And she said, "Oh, not or vagina."
Yeah,
Go wash your mouth out.
yeah,
Come on.
exactly.
Huh.
So that's as far as it goes for us, period. You know what I'm saying? So that is our brand clean. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, I can cook without seasoning, and my temperature that I have, that I bring into the room, you're gonna be engaged in because of how I'm saying it, who I am, how I'm moving, how I'm talking. Not only what I'm saying, but how I'm doing. You'll read my energy before you even understand what I'm saying.
Well, when was the last time that the audience misread you and you bombed?
I haven't bombed in a while. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, and I it's because I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I don't care that much. Even if I bomb, I won't feel it because I performed like it didn't hurt. You feel me?
You got to feel it.
Like
You got to feel it.
there's moments I've had, but there's never a time where I don't think so. Never. I take that back. But it's been a while since I bombed my whole set. There might be jokes that didn't go off,
Okay.
but I'm gonna pivot and then hit. I'm gonna hit something I know gonna hit. You feel me? So it's been a minute since my whole 5 minutes flopped. I'm gonna be honest with you. There was a time. I think the last time was that I definitely remember was in at Ugly Jason's room at Views.
Okay.
At Views on Sundays. That was the toughest room I ever done. And I went there every Sunday because it was so tough. So when you do stuff like that, you can't be hurt because you understand how it feels when nobody's listening. And that's it's a difference if nobody listening because there's so much going on in the room versus they listening and you suck. You feel me? But that it was the time I had where I was too inebriated and I went on stage and I did not know how to say my set. I was out of control. I didn't know what was going on. And it was to the point where I acknowledged it on the stage. And then I heard my inner thought say, get off stage. And on the mic, I was like, I won't. I won't lose. And then I snapped out of it. I was like, my bad, y'all. I'm just fighting my internal thoughts. It was that bad. It was that bad. But since then, I said that'll never happen again. That will never happen again where I'm not on my P's and Q's, that I can't do what I love to do.
That was kind of
When was the last time you bombed, Ben?
Shoot, 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
I mean, I learned from my bombs. It was a open. I mean, not the whole thing. I haven't bombed the whole set, like you say, in a long time. Like you just go up there, and you're just not funny the whole time. Like well, that's my time. I'm done.
When you gotta give up.
Yeah, you just gotta give up, you know. But for me, like when I know how I can do versus what I do, it's like, I could have did better than this. That kind of sucks. So in my head, I'm like, that's a bomb.
The last time that I had that's just my time.
That's a bomb right there. That is definition of a bomb.
The last time the audience had to muster up enough laughs for me. That was bad.
Not mustard.
You got empathy laughs?
No, didn't even get them.
You talking about enough claps at the end?
Listen. The last time I bombed, like super bombed in front of black folks was in front of you.
Oh
at
man.
The room where
at Burn?
I burned because everybody there, it was 4 comics and 7 bartenders.
Yeah, Burn was tough.
You know what I mean? 4 comics and 7 bartenders.
Yeah.
And this was after I had already got a gym and I should have put it in my pocket. You know what I mean? And pulled it out right then. Never give yourself an opportunity to fail. You know what I'm saying? Like don't go into an opportunity knowing that the energy's not right. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't have done that night. Nobody went up on fucking stage and said, not a joke. Not a one joke.
You still did a show with 2 people there.
Yeah, 2 people.
Yeah.
2 people do this.
But I take a different standpoint on that. Like, if it's 2 people there, I'm gonna make those 2 people laugh. Like, that's my feeling. I'm gonna connect to these 2 people. I'm gonna find a way. Because
I struggle with that, and that's how it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm an airbender. Like I need the energy of the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like before I do a show, like I like big rooms and I walk through the audience, you know what I'm saying? You know, like
Feel the wind under your wing.
I disagree. I'm creating the wind. I'm creating the fire. I'm creating the heat in here. You know what I'm saying?
You go to church, I don't. So that's that guy.
I bring the Holy Spirit with me.
I mean, that's what it sounded like to me.
I'm the one with the mic.
Right.
I'm the one controlling the sound in the room.
It's
you know
up
what I'm
to
saying?
me. Like if I bomb, I'm more on myself because I messed up. Like even if they're not there to laugh, like it's up. If it's gonna be, it's up to me.
Yeah, man. I'm on the standpoint. If it's there, you got to do it. There's no retreat. There's no dang. It's only 2 people. I'm not gonna turn them 2 people away.
Not see. Okay, if it's 2 people with good energy. You know what I'm saying? That's
they may have bad energy because they need your energy.
They need it. Yeah. People are hurting. It's
right.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? That's me.
Malachi.
I'm the one. Like send me. I'll go into this ring of fire with these 2 people, and we gonna box until I win.
I just got inspired by 2 people.
No, seriously, bro.
He just inspired
because that's all it takes. That one person could sow into your life. That one person could be like, man, I needed that. That one person could be about to commit suicide that night. And something I say can spark them to make them want to keep going. I've had times. There's the time I've stopped comedy was because I bombed, and this was years ago. This was at least 7 years ago because I started early on and then I stopped. And I stopped because I bombed at this birthday party, and then the DJ said over the mic, "I hope you didn't get paid for that." Now we going back and forth. He did it on purpose though. He gave me what he called a 1-up, and I didn't know at the time. But getting off stage, I'm like, nothing worked. That was a straight bomb, like silence, coughs, nothing. I get off stage. He's like, "Hey man, I hope you didn't get paid for that." Now we going back and forth over the mic. I'm hitting them. I'm jabbing them. I was funny then. And then I got done. I went off stage. The DJ brought me outside. He's like, I gave you a second chance. You see how you quick in person. Keep going.
He threw you the oop, and you didn't even know it was the oop.
I didn't know it was the
Awesome,
oop.
though.
So I slammed the oop, but all I could think about was when I missed the overtime shot. You feel me? And now it's going into overtime. I killed in overtime. Even though I killed in overtime and won the game, all I could think about was the regulation time. And I was over 10. You feel me? And so off the 0 for 10 in regulation, I stopped. And when I got done with that, it was a dude that I sat at the table. The birthday party was somebody from my church. So I sat at the table of people I didn't know. And so this is when Kool-Aid is allowed. It's one girl at the table. She said, wow, you're good. Kool-Aid is my such and such. Here's his number. Me not knowing who Kool-Aid is in the game. I'm not knowing I could have called him and made a connection. And then another guy that was at the table, he said, man, I just got out of jail. I needed that. I needed that. I've been going through so much and I needed that. He's repeating my roast back on the dude and crying, laughing. But all I can feel is I went 0 for 10. So we can't focus on the 0 for 10 for that one person we gonna reach, for that one moment we gonna have, that one chance we gonna have, man. We don't have a lot of chances. That could be our last time doing a mic. And I'm not gonna say that I didn't do the show because nobody was there. I won't say that. They're gonna look tomorrow and say, well, he did it. He did it. Them two people he made laugh.
You just adjusted my way of thinking.
I'm telling you, man, because you can't quit, man. There's so many people ready to quit. And that's why
I remember the Titans or something. I feel like Coach Carter or somebody.
I'm so
I feel like Sunset Park, West Side visit. It's time to get live. It's time to represent. Man, you got me hyped up. Go ahead, okay?
Bro, because you don't know, man. We don't know. If you can say you got 15, 20, 30, 40 years left, then cool, but you don't know. You can walk out today and be done. And then you ain't saying, you ain't asked for it, you ain't bring the energy, you ain't bring the heat, and you done. That's what the record gonna say. He ended the game 0 for 10 and quit. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. In this sport, you can't retire, you can't stop. I could do this as long as I want to, as long as I'm here, as long as I can have a chance to have just a microphone with silence in the room and I'm talking. Give it to me any day of the week, any time of the week, any situation, any circumstance. Put me in the game, and even if I go 0 for 10, I'm always gonna get back in the gym. And if I go 10 for 10, I'm still getting back in the gym. It don't matter. I'm just gonna go to work. I don't even think I want to. Man, for real, man. Because a lot of people are scared, man.
You see why I keep getting on the bike. I keep bobbing.
Oh, you can't stop. You can't. You got him at home.
I be like, I don't want to. He be like, get your.
He's like, if you don't get out the bed and hop in this ring of fire and get the boxes, fight back. He better fight back. Oh, that's the double, baby. Bob and weave. Punch line, the punch line. Damn it. Man, okay.
Slip, hit back like you go get knocked out. And life will knock you out, and you gonna wake up not knowing where you at, and you gotta regather yourself. It's gonna happen. If you're scared to get knocked out, don't fight. If you're scared to get hit, don't fight. Just go sit down at home and still get beat up for not doing nothing to you. You're gonna get beat up either way. So take them punches, take it in stride, and keep grinding.
Might as well do something.
You might as well. You're gonna be at home on the couch, on the bed, depressed. You might as well be depressed doing what you gotta do. Might as well be depressed getting something done, and that help you get out of depression. Once you conquer something, that feeling inside, man.
Because you need that energy too.
Bro, you do. It's for you first. Because if you go home and you let them two people down, you're gonna feel even worse, man. You like, dang, man, I didn't do it last night. Somebody gonna call you, how the show go? I ain't do it. Why not? It was only two people there. Why you make them laugh?
You know what, y'all? You know what? I'm about to tell y'all something that didn't nobody know.
Talk to
Until
me.
right now.
What?
You just inspired my friend and your friend, Shayla Chantel, to fucking drop her new single.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Single dropping.
Dropping. When's it dropping? When's it dropping? When we get back to the lab. We get back to the lab. Whatever. We're gonna call C and get the band back together. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the band back together.
Get it. Cause you got it.
I'm folding them arms. Get this thing.
And we ready for it. I don't know if it's true or not. But we hyping it up.
Yeah, because I mean, you gotta. Cause I don't know. I can't. I can't physically allow myself to do anything half-assed. So if I'm not satisfied with it, I can't. You know
That's
what I
why
mean?
none of
Like,
this
so
shit
I
ever come
get it, you know, but
Yeah.
I physically cannot. Because then if I put it
Mm.
out and I'm not happy with it, then I'm gonna just
Mm.
it'll just stew in me even more.
Yeah.
So I'm
But you still
working.
gotta do it.
I'm working.
Man, I disagree
Don't let
with
that,
that.
don't let that stop you from doing
Yeah.
it. Like you gotta
You
do.
can't.
You need a background singer. I sing alto.
I mean, listen. Yep, I call y'all the little.
You saw it.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, man. If I don't feel good and the game's about to start, and I know I only got 2 points in me, I'm gonna still go for that 2 points. I can't because perfectionism will stop you from progress.
It will.
So, all right, so we're gonna keep it comedy. We're gonna keep it.
I just have one
Okay, go ahead.
question. When is your motivational seminar?
Yeah.
The motivational mixtape.
And how much y'all the tickets? Because I'm gonna sell them too.
Yeah, you know,
Or a
it's funny.
30-second recording I can wake
Yeah.
up to?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I was just thinking about that this morning, so that confirmed it. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, look at that. Man, listen.
Oh no, this is minister in training too. He
Minister
goes to,
in training where? Hold on, wait. In training where?
Seriously, he goes to class.
No, he already
He's
there.
doing
In
it.
training, yeah,
He's
he
already
doing it.
doing it, but he's also getting the
The
schooling
officialness.
that he has as well.
Oh
At
man.
my church, I'm definitely in the school of ministry at my church. So yeah, it's I go to Great Faith Ministries, Apostle Wayne T. Jackson, and that's where I started
I
acting.
think that's the first time the church and the pastor got a shout out on my show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. And I go to Second Ebenezer Church,
Oh,
Bishop
we got
Edgar
two of 'em.
Band.
Yeah. And she on the praise team too.
Yeah, and I'm on a praise team.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute.
Are you looking for the
lightness?
lighters?
I'm looking for some lightning because, like, listen. I know we all got sure and but you know what I'm saying. I might be a little more heathen than y'all was.
I was
You know
about
what
to
I'm
say, you ain't us heathens over here.
Yeah.
Man, we all
got
make mistakes,
issues.
bro.
I promise.
Ain't nobody
No.
perfect, bro.
And speaking of issues, you know, I was on what I call it used to be Beyonce's interweb. It used, but now it's now Cat Williams internet.
Oh,
He is having
yeah.
his moment.
That's
Yeah, I was on Cat Williams internet. And speaking of issues, I don't see how this is an ongoing issue, but a Louisiana high school teacher was just arrested for sexually assaulting a 15-year-old student. Told the boy she wanted to take his virginity, molested him in the car with her baby in it.
Good Lord.
Oh,
I thought it was
Yeah.
it, but yeah.
how old?
Wow.
How old was he?
He was 15.
He was 15.
He was 15.
That's horrible.
Mhm.
How old is the teacher?
32.
No.
Yeah, that's what's wrong.
Now see,
Ew.
let's see. I saw what y'all didn't see.
What?
I
What's
saw
that?
15-year-old Malachi. You know what I'm saying? I saw 15-year-old Malachi. I think he wasn't gonna tell nobody. But like the only reason that lady got caught was because he told everybody.
Of
course.
course.
Right.
I would have told everybody.
Because
Of course,
Cause
as a
I mean,
15-year-old boy, you cannot.
He
hold
told
back.
everybody like,
He-
wait, I need more details.
Like,
So
that's
he told
right.
everybody like he
No,
was
what's her-
bragging
what's
about
her
it,
name?
Right. Like,
What's her name?
or he told everybody like,
Tatum Hatch.
I need to
Bro.
know.
Sound
I
like
need
a
to
hoochie
know.
mama.
Man, you
She
know-
sound like,
you know
like all
Jerome.
the hatches.
Jerome went to school the next day like, bro, I hit Miss Hatch,
That-
bro.
that
That's what I'm wondering.
Yes.
Like,
I saw
was it
what
one of
was
those
under
type
the hat.
of situations?
In the whip, bro. Her daughter was there and everything, bro.
She lifted up the hat.
This is what they say. Okay.
That's what I need to know.
Her victim was a 15-year-old West Monroe High School student who revealed the relationship over a year and a
Oh, they
half.
go together.
He was fucking over a year and a half,
Wow.
and he revealed the relationship. The woman was arrested the day after. The what's that word?
Which one?
Police. Oh yeah, that's a whole word. Cochita.
I would say that.
Okay, Cochita Parish a sheriff's office was given a tip regarding inappropriate student-teacher relationship. It says then the former teacher became laced with a series of accusations such as luring the victim into her car from his home and fondling his genitalia while her infant child was in the vehicle. Investigators discovered an Instagram message thread between the two where Hatch told the young boy she wanted to come through her bedroom window. Oh, she wanted him to come through her bedroom window so they can have sex. The teen told Hatch that he was scared, and she replied that she was too. Clearly, not enough.
That sounds like this movie I just watched.
Is that,
called The Swerve?
Hatch's
Wild movie.
You
Oh,
always
I've
watch
seen
wild
that.
movies.
You seen it?
I haven't seen that yet.
Now,
Watch
sir,
it, Mel.
now here's the thing.
It'll entertain you.
Hatch
It's a
inspired.
wild movie.
Hatch expressed the desire to take the boy's virginity and concerned that he would find someone else to do it. She's also accused of sending him nude photos in vanish mode, which authorities located.
Right.
Authorities can locate your vanish mode shit?
Yeah, I need people to understand
What?
that. Like,
Oh!
people always think they can get away with stuff. By the end of the day, it can always be retrieved by the right people.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
No,
need
that's
y'all to
true.
understand that.
Then it said the
Once
authorities.
it's out there, it's out there.
Then they said
Stop
the
finding
authorities
In the
later.
ether.
They later discovered that she gave the student between $500 and $600 when fears increased from growing rumors.
Oh, and she was cashing him out.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
mother was
God.
taken in for questioning on
Oh,
December
she got
16th, refused to answer questions in fear of her children being confiscated from her. However, she did admit engaging with the student via Instagram, and she resigned the day after Christmas.
The day after Christmas.
Yeah.
Her kids ain't getting no gifts.
No,
Wow.
on some real shit. On some real shit.
Talk to me.
Wow.
And this might be a controversial statement, but just to put it out there before I open my mouth and say this.
Go ahead.
I like my women old, okay?
Old?
Okay, old.
How old you talking?
Old enough to have long titties.
So
Yeah.
over 70.
It was, I mean, well, that's super long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want my woman's titties mid cut, not, you know what I'm saying, not crew cut. I don't want crew, you know what I'm saying?
You talking mid 50.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm almost 50, you know what I'm saying? I'm almost 50. So between 35 and 55, you know what I'm saying? We might have a good time.
Okay.
But I feel like,
They don't have the titties don't hang.
I mean,
the breasts
if you
don't
didn't
hang
have
down.
babies,
don't count.
if you didn't have babies and then got them off
You're
fixed
right.
up and they done breastfed, yeah,
But 35,
Oh,
when
okay.
you said old women, though, 35 not
okay.
old.
Well, we're not
I
old.
was-
women. Okay. I said old for a reason.
Mature.
Okay, mature. People my age. I don't like babies.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just really is real funny
Mhm.
how she's 32.
Yeah.
He's
15.
15. He's approaching his sexual maturity
Yeah.
and his peak, and
Mhm.
she's in hers.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
So,
that's
so
a
you're
like-
saying it's okay?
No,
Right.
I mean, hold on. I ain't gonna, if it was me, if I had teachers don't look the same now. If I had a 32-year-old teacher when I was 15 that wanted to bag me, I hop all in the bag. I listen.
You tell everyone.
Listen.
Would you tell everybody?
Would I tell everybody? I would tell the first person who said I wasn't getting no pussy. You know what I'm saying? Robert, you ain't getting no pussy, bitch. I fucked Miss Jenkins. Me and Miss Jenkins been fucking for 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Listen,
In Miss Jenkins class.
Listen. You remember when I had to stay in for recess? It was because I thought I was in trouble. Nah, I was bent her over on her desk, nigga. Yeah, like no.
That's who I'm taking a prom.
Yeah, but like think about it. You know
Oh
what
my
I'm saying?
God.
Think about it. You know what I mean? Like,
But I mean, like that's yeah.
I mean,
I can't really speak on it because I'm
listen.
older than my boosty pants. I'm not that much
Oh.
older like that, but I am older than him. People don't know. I'm not gonna get
you
no
got
numbers.
you.
But there's no way I would be a teacher. Like, hey, yeah.
Yeah.
I could tell. Good job.
I so good, boy. Listen.
And I definitely like in those types of I would never fault like the 15-year-old. Like he
Yeah,
acted like a
Okay.
15-year-old.
He
Yeah.
did.
It's all on her.
No.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
And a grown up.
Yeah.
Like,
Hold
he's not
on.
even.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on.
The adult in the situation is
All right.
always
He's
more
still a kid.
responsible.
Yeah.
Still
He
a child,
16.
and he acted like a child. He took it. He got
I
an
bet he fucked her like
opportunity.
a man.
He probably did,
I
but
tried to.
that's the
Listen.
point though. He's still a 15. He's still a child,
Yeah, he's not.
and no, she's gross.
It's her fault for sure.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be real. I got 8 children. I got
You have
6 boys.
8?
I have 8. I got 8.
Yeah.
Wow, man, I don't even know who you
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, that's a common
You
theme
didn't know
on this
Rahm
show.
had 57 kids.
That's
Yeah.
a common thing. Listen,
I know
listen,
you had
my
8
energy
kids.
today wasn't my energy from yesteryear.
I thought you had
You know what I
7
mean?
kids.
I had
You got
7
8.
impossible when I met you, but I'm mature now. I got 8.
I'm mature.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I expanded my horizons.
Yeah. Damn, I was going. No, but as who would you fought like as a 15-year-old boy? I don't think the boy did nothing wrong.
No, that's what I'm
As a
saying.
15,
Like,
like-
he acted like a
Yeah, he
15-year-old.
didn't do nothing wrong at all.
He had like a 15-year-old, a 22-year-old, a 17-year-old because she wasn't an ugly lady.
He jumped at
Yeah,
the
man.
opportunity.
Like,
How did she look?
man,
Was she black
I mean,
or white,
you
or-
know what? She was white. You know, her name was Tatum. We don't see many black Tatums.
Okay.
And she looked like she probably cleaned up well, but she looked like she cleaned up decent.
You went from well to
No,
decent?
she looked like a skank.
Okay.
Are you
Yeah.
looking at her jail
Sound like
shot?
I'm looking at a mugshot.
Right,
Yeah.
the mug shot,
Yeah.
of course. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but she looked like she got, you know what I'm saying, like a
She
lower
look
tier
like she might be in
OnlyFans.
her 40s though.
She got like a lower tier only. Well, you know that age difference.
Lower tier OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see
like-
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like you know, because like some women can charge, you know what I'm saying, weekly.
What-
Some can charge
If she
monthly.
put little curls in her hair.
Was the boy black?
That you know they
She's
don't
white.
Yeah, I was say he a minor, so they probably not gonna say.
They're not
Right
gonna
away.
show me.
That because I had
Sometimes they will.
Nah, you know what? I guess he's
Like,
nah.
I know.
He was a white boy because the nigga would have said that the first time.
I
I don't know, man. I
Remember
think-
that Mary
I
Kate
don't know,
Turn on chick? That dude wasn't. He was like something else.
some
Black
black
folks know how to
dudes.
keep secrets.
Some black dudes be mature. Some young black dudes be mature. It's some dudes in 10th, 11th grade selling drugs. You know, with a
True
whole
that.
operation,
Right.
and we ain't telling nobody.
If you had an opportunity when you was 15, would you back teacher?
Which bag that one though?
Well, not this one. No, not this one.
Hey,
Let's just say no. Let's just think all things being considered, all things being equal, you had the opportunity to bag the baggable teacher at 15.
Man, yeah.
Would you do it?
I had a few baggables, and if they stepped in me, like,
Because they would have to.
you feel me?
Yeah,
I
they
would
would have
never have the gall to be like,
That
yo,
was it. But what if he stepped to her? Like, see, we don't know what happened. Like, if he had stepped to her, like, but you pulled it.
Yeah, she might have been having a bad day that day. She looked like she don't be out there in the world.
That was saying, like, he made her feel
and
beautiful.
he
type
told,
shit.
like, he brought her something. Like, I heard it's your
Brought her
fucking
some
candy.
flowers.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
apple.
Yep, you would have did it. And
You know what I'm
would've did it
saying?
Like that. Hold on. He would have did it just like that, too.
And she just broke up with Chad.
Oh yeah. Her baby daddy, she got the kid in the background.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Her baby daddy is
You don't
garbage.
even want
The
to
bag
be no
the teacher
dad.
over a nut rage just saying the Dr. Pepper.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
when
Wow,
Chad
Done with Chad.
when Chad done and Chad had knocked you up after promise you all
I don't
this,
want you no more.
Now
You had this baby.
now you feel like your life over. And
Yeah.
little Jerome, like, yo,
She's like,
God.
hey, I can't.
Man, I'm asking everybody. All things considered, you're that girl that the, you know what I'm saying, that the hot teacher wants.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Off camera mail. You don't see her off camera mail. Would you gave the hot teacher some meals, cool cat?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Of course, I bloomed late in life,
You
so
bloomed late in life?
yeah, it wouldn't even
Oh,
a better
okay,
thing
fair
for
enough,
me.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, on your mind, it makes sense. Because we
Okay.
are culturally different too, like our
Yeah.
upbringings, our
Shayla,
ideas.
What?
Shayla,
What?
15-year-old, 15-year-old thotty thot Shayla. You know what I'm saying? I hear Thotton and Tim's. Let's just say the hot teacher was like, hey, why you out there with them young boys?
No.
Would you have let the substitute gym teacher back?
No, because I've always been creeped out by older dudes like that.
Okay.
Like when I was a teenager, like it always creeped me out when because it happened a lot
Mhm.
where older men would be like, no.
That shit
It always
yeah.
made me feel icky. Like I never understood. Like all my friends that like dated older dudes, I'm like, that's kind of gross, bro. Like you do really, that's kind of he's weird for that. You do know that, right?
I'm
Like so, I
feeling
always
jealous
had that
right
kind of
now.
frame of mind. So I was like, no. So no, I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't. No.
Oh, damn.
Ain't nobody excluded.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, but hold on. Wait a minute.
Because I noticed how you just like, boom, I was like,
No. I was gonna get there. No, we
maybe
good.
let you do your job.
He was saving her for
The
that.
energy, it's all about the energy of the comedy of the room. And that was perfect.
Right.
I caught that. So Miss Dana, 15-year-old, you know what I'm saying, innocent, more. I don't even know if it could be a more pure version of you, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe you, I don't know, 15-year-old, whoever you was then.
Oh, then I was a good girl then. But
Okay.
I mean, if I was probably 17.
Oh, you say 2 years. You said
Yeah,
that was 2 year
two
difference.
more years, because there was this really cute teacher who was a substitute, and I
Damn,
think he was in his
she-
30s. I was like, dang, he can get it. He could have gotten it.
See,
Yeah.
that's real.
17 is when I lost my virginity. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to say,
You later me.
yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, I was 20, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
And
I was young, but
You was
I
protecting your flower.
was
Right.
with somebody else who was my age.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
age,
You all-
yeah,
you
but
all
somebody that's
26.
older, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
26.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm 26.
So basically, y'all telling me that I'm the worst because Lord, I was the youngest.
I mean, I didn't tell my age.
Goddamn person
Yeah.
got.
I did.
You know
No,
what
I
I'm
did.
saying?
I'm not.
It was 29.
Huh?
I was probably your age when I
I was 13.
Oh, I wasn't your age.
Yeah, no, I was 13. I was 13.
13.
He was 14, and we were young and experimenting because we were like,
I went on that early. Like,
yeah, I was 15.
Yeah, it took me
It was a
around.
boyfriend though. It was like me and him. It wasn't like I
Oh,
was out there
man.
with people.
I don't even have such a good. It wasn't a boyfriend.
I hope it wasn't a boyfriend.
I
mean, nothing against
you. Know what I'm saying? No, it wasn't a boyfriend. It wasn't a girlfriend. It wasn't a couple like thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was though everybody that had her. It was just my turn. I was
Wow.
tired of being a
It was
virgin.
all everybody.
Yeah, I was tired of being a virgin.
It was like number
You know what I'm saying?
562.
Like,
Like,
listen,
that's
I don't
me.
even- I was so
I'm in
ashamed
there.
of myself. I was so
Yeah.
ashamed of myself.
She was taking virginity cards. She had a red virginity card.
Listen, I had to tell her. I told her years later that she ended up taking my virginity. Cause I just had to get the shit off my chest because it was
So
wild.
she didn't know at the time.
Secretary of State.
I hope she knew. Well,
See, I'm pretty sure we were each other's first because it was very awkward and we were both very weird. I mean, for the love of God, All Eyes on Me by Tupac was playing, and
Yeah.
oh, we was
thugging it out. Like, yes, we was thugging it out. But it's like
hold on, wait a
to this
minute.
day,
Wait,
I
hold
always
on,
wonder.
hold on.
Like sometimes I
Man,
wish I
hold
could
on.
like find him and be like,
I know you was.
what's that?
I know you
It had
was.
to be.
He had to be awkward.
We were very much.
What?
You can't even stroke to that song.
Nah.
Oh,
I can't even imagine. Like,
Right. Right.
Oh,
Right.
what?
Right. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't even
Like,
fuck to that.
It was better off
Wow.
silent.
When I was mine was experience, but the problem was it was just 3 little humpy humps, and that was it. And I didn't even know I lost my virginity. I was like, it's normally not like that. It's normally not like that. I was like,
Scrambling. Yeah.
I was like, what happened?
Listen, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow.
yeah,
Because
see, I don't think either one of us knew any better.
Then
So
I
it was like,
gotta
I don't
forgive
think we
me,
knew.
'cause I felt like
You know what I'm saying?
crap.
Because I don't think
That's
he knew.
why
I didn't know. I was like, oh, okay, we're done. Got it.
see, that your experience let me know that there's only so many experiences in life. It's just almost an infinite amount of people that's gonna be
That
born.
have the same
Right.
ones.
I was the guy, but it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? But that happened. My first, I ain't never felt no coochie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yours sounds a little
you know what I'm
unhealthy
saying?
though, your first time.
It was healthy.
It was healthy.
Whatever I
Strap
get
up.
that.
As a young lad, did you strap up? Oh.
We did, and
No.
ironically enough, like even though we
No,
were
I can
young,
tell y'all did.
Yeah.
we
Y'all
did.
fucking hell.
Like it was a really awkward thing because it was like, should I? Shouldn't I? I'm like, no, you definitely should.
I'm not saying I'm
Like,
fine. Okay, when I mean everybody,
Well, you think back on
I
that
know
type of
she
shit,
a
it'd be like,
fucking
what the
best
hell?
Okay,
because
that's
I was
fine.
him.
So she wasn't a school hoe.
And then
She
she
was. I mean, I
She was
don't
a
know. Because she was a school hoe, and then she might have.
So it's like 100.
But no,
She was a homie hopper.
Okay, but there's a difference between a group of homies ran through her versus the school, like the seniors hit her,
It was a
the
squad.
sophomores.
It was a squad. I was
She was
glad
just
to
a
get out the
friend
squad
thought.
to get some.
Yeah, right. No, more like 3 or 4 or 5. Yeah,
5 or 6.
It was either 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Don't know. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
but that's the group.
Yeah.
Y'all all
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, that's
she know
different.
y'all out.
Yeah.
She low key like all y'all.
Yeah.
But it ain't like she was hit.
No.
Because there's some girls that the senior hit, a sophomore hit, a junior hit, two
You
freshmen.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
Well,
know all of this information. Was you waiting in line too? Like, I'm next.
I was 17. I was like the last out of my peer group. You know what I'm saying? My experience was different. It was a girl I met and she wanted to take mine. Like end of the summer, we had a party before school. And I met her. Huh? No,
she let you know you was a victim.
No, that do sound weird.
No, it don't sound weird. No, it sounds like what it is.
But she didn't force me to do it.
No, it don't matter. No.
She offered. She was like,
No, she wasn't stronger than you. She can't force you to do nothing.
No, it was my decision. I went over there.
It was her decision.
We planned it out.
Women are way smarter than you think.
That's what I'm saying. Look, I work with women.
This is what I'm saying. You see somebody, you think they cute. You know what I'm saying? Then they think you cute. You're like, oh, okay, well let's exchange numbers. Then you exchange numbers and you get to talking. I'm like, yo, I'm a virgin. She's like, really? Like, I could do that. I could take that. And I was like, I have been thinking about getting something. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a
I have
virgin.
been thinking about it.
And I was like, I I'm starting to come to myself because I didn't do it before I was ready. So it wasn't until I started getting these feelings that okay, I think I do want to explore this.
Yeah.
He's always been mature.
That's what okay, because I'm like, what?
Because
Right.
Hold on.
as a young dude.
Hold on. I'm gonna clean your face. Okay. You think that bullshit?
Yes. And I'm
I
gonna
believe it.
tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why, because it's a whole thing. It's a culture. Like, oh man, are you getting something? You gotta lose it. You feel me? It's a whole thing as being in high school between 10th and 12th grade, or even high school period, that you gotta use it. You're not cool until you lose it.
Right.
You know
So you didn't succumb to the pressure.
I did.
You did it when you were ready.
I'm getting roasted every day. I didn't care.
Right.
I was lying.
Yeah.
And they knew I was lying.
Yeah. So I didn't want to run out and do it just because they said I had to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't care about stuff like
I never did. So I'm
That's
like,
why you got a beard and I don't. Because you've been mature for a long time.
Yeah.
yeah, you need
And see,
about
I
5
was
more
just
years.
young, and
Came
he
out the
was just
womb
like,
like
you know, it was one of those things where it was like, oh, like we were like so in love, and it was like, like we kids,
Let's try
Yeah.
this.
you know, we kids. And looking back as an adult, like I can definitely say that he was probably exposed to things he should not have been, because before him, it hadn't even crossed my mind. Like I was educated as far as like in school and like learning about it. So I knew what it was and things like that. And my mind was very forward with answering any questions I had, but I never wanted to. I didn't pursue it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I was a victim. No, I just think that it came about because I feel like he had a less than household. Like he had circumstances that were not in his control, and he was exposed to more sexual things before I was. So it was, I mean, he did kind of put the pressure on me, but it was still a mutual thing. But we were very young, you know? So
I want to ask everybody a question. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer it before I ask y'all. With me, I was about 44.
Mhm.
When did you guys? How old were you guys when you found out that most people weren't raised like you?
Oh.
I was definitely probably like in my I was probably like in my late 20s when it finally hit me, and I was like, wait a minute.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, maybe, you know, I was a little more sheltered than some of my counterparts that I really realized.
13, 14, I wasn't talking about fucking. As a matter of fact,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like
was still playing with Barbie dolls at 13, 14.
I think my parents were still tucking me in after I was beating myself to sleep. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what happened. But but how old were y'all when y'all realized, like, damn, shit's a little different, or it's either one or two things. I had a little bit better or a little bit worse.
And see, I feel like I knew that when I was younger.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I knew it because like I had friends who clearly, like I mean, I had one friend who she spent more time at our house than anything because she was always fighting with her mother. Like she was constantly running away from home. She was getting beat on by her dad. Like, so I knew it, but I don't think it really like sank in 100% until later in life. See, I did. I had tons of friends who had horrible circumstances. And I mean, like, and you don't realize, I feel like because of that, like I'm mindful of my children and like their friends, because it's like, you have to understand, like you may do the best job with your kid, but once they start going out to the road and they meet other kids, you don't know what their friends are exposed to and what their friends will expose them to. Because so it's to some extent, like it's not always the parents who are exposing their children. Sometimes it's the other kids, and you don't even know, because you know, when kids have friends that like, you know, don't tell your mom that we had this conversation. Kids do have private lives. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I said, I knew about all her drama, but I didn't always tell my mom everything because she'd be like, no, don't tell your mom, you know, whatever. And it's like, you don't realize that until you really get older and you have kids of your own. Sometimes that's when it really kind of comes full circle, and you're like, you know what? You do got to understand that it's not always the adults that are exposing these kids. Sometimes it is the adults, but it's the kids that are exposing them as well.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Like, do that make sense?
It do, because I got to call my parents as soon as I leave here. Mom, Dad, I'm sorry.
Right.
Because it wasn't y'all did
Right.
good. I've never had one of them don't tell your parents conversation.
My mama will always say, what's in this house, stay in this house.
Oh, yeah, that conversation. Yeah, but between friends, you know what I'm saying?
No, I
like between kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never had that. Like I had all my friends, I thought I had semi-well-adjusted households.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Most of my friends came from broken households.
Right.
I realized at a young age, I am thankful that I was adopted, because my parents had to be stable in order to buy me.
Right.
While you
In order to buy me.
Hold on, while you playing, that's a great point. Don't nobody ever think about that.
I never thought about that. Yeah. That's an amazing point. Because
So let me
That's
go
the
see if I'm
requirement.
stable or not. Let me go try to adopt a baby. If I can adopt a baby, that means I'm where I'm supposed to be at my age.
They won't let you because you already got 8.
Yeah.
But hey, hold on.
Like,
Wait a minute.
tapped out.
Hold on.
Don't
Wait a
tap
minute.
out.
Hold on. No, I'm not tapped out because once you hear the numbers, okay? I got 8 kids, but I got one that's on the dean's list, okay? I got one. I got a 4.5 GPA,
What?
right? Okay. I got another one. That's a sophomore in HBCU. Okay.
Wow.
I got another one who is the highest selling store manager in Verizon in this nation, you know, in this little region. And then I got a little 12-year-old wrestler just be slapping people on the neck. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
So,
I got a lot of sperm. My sperm is
what's
good.
your youngest?
My youngest is 12.
Yeah,
My youngest is 12. My
yeah.
oldest is 22.
Oh, wow.
You don't even look like you got a
Man,
child.
Yo, bro, that's amazing, man.
I just need to know, are you
So
adopted?
how many under 18?
How many under 18 right now? Only got 2. No, 3 under
3
18
under
right
18.
now.
Okay, so you probably would qualify.
Yeah.
They'll give you a kid. for sure.
Yeah.
Just off the shrimp, all you got to do is bring in like, let me see your statements. No. I'm gonna show you the fruit of my children.
I mean, for real.
That'll work. They're like,
Hey, look,
Right.
it's the highest selling. Oh yeah, sir, you can have the
Listen,
one.
we
we
got
got on some real shit. I'm like 7 for 8, and when I mean 7 for 8, I mean versus the self-healing versus self-motivating. You know what I mean? Because there's a fine line. There's been studies that you have to have the just enough amount of trauma to self-motivate you to prove a point versus the amount of trauma that you got to self-heal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's a mathematical equation somewhere that exists between between the difference between being a high earner and a drug addict.
Wow,
You know what I mean?
that's great, man.
But at my 7 to 8, shit, that one live with her mama most of the time.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. My number's good. My number's good. My number's good. My sperm is good sperm.
You under my tutelage?
Right.
Under my tutelage, that's the word. Under my tutelage, you're gonna do some things. You're gonna do some things.
That's good.
Yeah.
Call the office. You know the number for them?
Call the office. I didn't know people was different until I went to Michigan State and I saw like different people, like people that like wore pajamas to class.
What year was that for you? What year was
I
that?
can't tell you that because they don't know how much
Okay. You know what you start right
I was
there.
there for a second.
Yeah, the whole pajamas on the outside thing.
I started doing it after a
I do
while.
it.
I was like, oh, this is
I do it. I do. And I don't care.
Yeah,
don't
I
care.
did start, but at first I wasn't.
I mean, I can't be here.
though.
I can't
No,
be here
no,
about
I would
pajamas.
change. I would
But
wash
I know,
my butt
but
and
you
put
wear
on
those same
clean
ones in the bed.
No, because I don't actually wear pajamas to bed. I just wear
Oh,
them.
so they regular clothes.
Basically,
Yeah.
All right.
but they just
I don't do it now, but when I was in Michigan State, I did. I was like, man, you know,
I'm
you're
guilty
part
of
of it.
charged.
As long as you're not wearing slippers, class.
Man, you know, I work with this motherfucker to wear house shoes to work. And when I mean
That's
house
crazy.
shoes, it's crazy as hell because I work in a professional setting and this motherfucker wears house shoes. And I'm talking about the ones that you get from Lee fucking beauty supply.
Are they fuzzy inside?
No, they're not fuzzy.
The flowers on them.
Man, I'm talking about the ones that only got a smidgen of cushion. And then when you wear them, they get a hole in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can see the foot imprint.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They got the net over it with the little flower on the top of it.
The flower.
Can't stand
The
this shit.
beauty supply
So look,
suburbs.
time always goes by. I'm gonna end up having to make this a 3-hour show. You know what I mean? Not
Cat Williams volume 4.
Listen, man, good conversation, good energy. You know what I'm saying? It don't ever want to stop.
I love you.
But I want to address everything. I want to touch everything. And you guys got T-shirts.
Yeah.
I know you got your book, and your book is a lie. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lie. It's clickbait. Cause love don't hate you. Love you.
Love me.
Love
but
you.
I went through a lot of trauma as a
Before your
child. So
time.
yeah. But once upon a time, love did hate me, and I had to heal from it, like you were saying, from that trauma.
Yeah, we
You know
got
what?
the
Go
Choose
ahead,
Love
set it
shirts
up.
too.
Grab that button, put it right in front of the mic.
Oh,
So they
okay.
can kind of see that right
This
there.
one?
Yeah, whichever one in the middle. Yeah, you know, he got his
Boom,
baby.
there
There
we
we
go.
go.
Only the first time. Yeah.
Nice.
So
We got the
you what?
Choose Love
He
shirt.
said as long as it.
That boy is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Oh,
what
there
up,
it is.
Jason?
Okay.
It look like a
Listen,
mini
first,
prison.
man, they wear the thong up under
Yeah,
the clothes. All right, so what the shirt say?
Choose love. Yeah.
Choose love.
Choose love. So that is an
choice.
oxymoron.
Y'all
Choose
just a whole
love.
damn brand.
Love hates me. Choose love. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all a whole bread. Like, listen, I told my baby, I said, listen, you left-handed because I'm right-handed, and you know what I'm saying, like you the other half of my hoe. You know what I mean? And y'all don't even have to worry about the change of names or who take whose name. You know what I mean? Because like low key, we already know you're gonna take her name, but you know what I'm saying, but y'all not gonna tell nobody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, we
We got the same name.
That's why I said it. You know what I mean? Because y'all a whole brand.
Yeah, we got the same middle name for sure, and it was so much that just like lined up with us. Like,
That's a beautiful thing.
it was too good to be true.
So speaking of things that lined up, you guys showed you. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I just want to ask, did you pick the color scheme to match on purpose? I'm assuming.
Actually, no. We just was like, we just designed the shirt. We was like,
You know what?
Everything matches.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, cause she had the book already. Her book released last year, March. And it'd be a year and 2 days that we've been together.
Look at this, making every goddamn man on the planet look bad. You should have said a year. You should have said to make us be cool about a year. We've been together about a year.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know what
it
I'm saying?
will be a
he
year.
was keeping up way better than me.
I know. You said the 2 days.
In 2 days, it'll be
love.
in 2 days.
In 2 days, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
In 2 days.
But no, she already had the book. She already designed the cover. She had that going before we got together. And then as we got together, I was, helping her push and go forward, getting it done and do a book signing and do this and do that.
Yeah, he did suggest a book signing. I was like, book signing for what?
Yeah.
I'm glad I did
That's
it.
awesome.
And there was some beautiful pictures.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Some photos. It looked like a beautiful event.
It was. I think I sold like 140 books.
How many
Oh,
tears
yeah.
you try?
A lot.
I know it was. I know you did. I know you did.
And a lot of comedians came out. Crystal
That's
P,
what's up.
T-Bar,
That's what's up.
Visionary.
It was a book signing and comedy
Corey
show.
J.
Okay.
Yeah, I
He
hosted it.
it.
It was a lot of fun,
It was.
and she was having comics just come pull up and show love, and seeing the comics that supported her.
Yeah.
The veterans too, like
The
she said,
veterans,
Crystal P,
for them to show
T-Bar, like they got a lot to do, and for them to take
that
their
just
time
means
out.
y'all got
so
good energy and
Yeah.
y'all good people. Because I don't know none of them people personally, but I done been around that energy and know that they only wears good and they only support what they believe in. And so for those people to be there, y'all are in good company. So whatever y'all do, don't stop, keep it moving.
Thank you. We will.
We don't stop. Keep on moving.
Yeah, we definitely gonna keep
Keep on
going.
moving. Don't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, we had a moment. My bad.
Hey, gotta go with it.
My bad.
And then
My
speaking
bad.
of Crystal P, she's going to be on our show.
Yeah,
That's where I wanted to transition things the thing line up. Now is this I know you got the Thursday, that's a regular thing.
Yeah.
Is this a one now your other show, was this a one-time thing or is this gonna be a series of events?
I'm speaking that it'd be a series of
you know what
events.
we done spoke, listen, if you need a partner, boom, my hand. So when's our next show after this? We'll talk after the
So,
show.
yeah, you just get that clean
We'll
set.
talk after.
Yeah, you
Oh,
on
no,
the
no.
next one.
I got it. Let me work on. You know what? I'm be for it. If you give me an opportunity, let me ease my house clean.
I don't know about that.
I'm not trying to cover your toes. That's your spot. Matter of fact, hold on. If I'm starving and if you got a crumb, if I can't say I don't want no wheat bread, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I have a clean set. So whatever opportunity that you got for me, I will accept that.
We more than likely will continue to host our show.
That's what's up.
And just put people in position to
people
win
on,
and get the time to shine. That's what we like to. We've been doing really good. We hosted last night and seeing our energy, and we host on Thursdays. We do 15 minutes at the top together, and then after that we go back and forth switching to trading. But I won't think unless we want to be like, okay, I want to feature on the next one. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get a host. And unless we should do something like that, we'll probably will.
That's a possibility.
And that is a chance.
Because you Rahm Kely, so yeah.
just
yeah. You know they do be saying that.
Right.
I am what I am.
Yes,
I am what I am.
So you got the show. Who is on your next show? Is it just Crystal P and y'all?
No. So we have two different shows.
Okay.
Aretha Franklin Jazz Cafe inside the music. 2 shows, January 31st. Tickets are $25. We got Crystal P is featuring 9 p.m. show. Josiah Jones is featuring for our 7 p.m.
Y'all invited Josiah out the woodwork.
Yeah. Josiah's been working.
I know he's been working. I just when I mean out the woodwork, I mean I haven't seen him around lately. You know what I'm saying? I know he's been working.
He's been working.
I know he's been working.
He's particular in where he goes.
As he should be.
Yeah, as he should be. He's on that level where you
He's
have.
on a high level.
Yeah, but if you're in the scene, you will see him appearing at some mics working on jokes and stuff. Like I've seen him at
A
New
new
Way
way.
multiple times.
And I never, speaking of this, I ain't never gonna forget the first time I seen him. It was a mic, and I was like, why does this light skin dude got this make on? I'm like, it's Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's gonna do that. He's gonna do
Represent,
that. He's
yes.
definitely
And
gonna
that's
do
why I was like, huh.
that. Yeah,
I
and
don't
the
know if
thing
he's
about-
funny or not, but he's a me.
Right. The thing about
What's
him, he's
Tuesday?
gonna be himself. He learned
Yeah.
who he is, and he's not accepted everywhere. And he understands that.
Oh man, whatever.
And I
He's
relate
funny.
to him
He's
because
funny as hell.
I'm not accepted everywhere.
Listen, funny is funny.
Come on, man. That's the key.
Funny is funny, and ambitious breeds envy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So a lot of times, it's gonna be times where just put Josiah for example.
Mhm.
He's gonna be probably, I'm gonna be real. If it's 10 people in the room, if he's not the most ambitious, he's one of three.
I get you.
You know what I
You
mean? And
He's hungry.
then I'm gonna be real. If it's talent in the room, if he ain't, you know what I'm saying, one of the funniest guys in the room, he the funniest guy in the room.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's gonna bring a lot of envy out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So
I agree. And his energy is top notch, man.
Yeah.
The energy he pours into the craft, into his actual stage presence.
And then just be real. Sometimes a man can come off as an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
So,
can.
if you're an asshole, people not gonna like you.
Absolutely.
You know, but you know what I'm saying?
And a little, it can become off as arrogant as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? People like, oh man, this guy. But he has an extreme confidence and he's very competitive.
And he's anointed too. It's like he got so many facets. He's an asshole and he's anointed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The two
Now,
A's.
everybody's not perfect. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's perfect. dude.
Right. Just like
Well,
you,
listen.
man.
Yeah.
Listen, this is
That
done
ain't
with the
our-
special ed hour.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I
but
just definitely touch on that.
Yeah, definitely come through for the 31st. We got
Yeah.
Smarter Adams,
Oh, you got Smarter too?
We got
Yeah.
Uncle Smooth.
Uncle Smooth.
Toy Too Tall,
Mhm.
Kevin
Okay.
Young.
Okay.
We got a Visionary Speaks.
Okay.
T Autumn.
Yeah. So
You know, I've been at a show, Visionary Speaks, and when I finally get to talk to her, I'm gonna say, you sound like a book. You know what I'm saying?
Visionary
Your name
Speaks.
sounds like a book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like I just know you got something that
So,
you know, if it's something I don't know what you got.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know you got something. Why? Because you sat at home and said, my name is.
Visionary Speaks.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's, I gotta interview her. You know what I'm saying? Can we make that happen? Can we? You know what I'm saying? Touch
Absolutely.
bases?
Yeah.
Hey, my people, give me good people.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call y'all later.
Sound good, man. Sound good. Yeah, we'll definitely get on her. She brings great energy to what she brings and what she does.
Mhm.
I met her through us all being, under.
Larry.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say under, but we all took his class.
No, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're like,
But to a degree, yeah, because he brought us under his wing. He taught us. He showed us the game, showed us the ropes, led us the way, and now he even showed us how to be our own, entities, how to work on our craft and not look for opportunities. Because you even got the healthcare network tour, Crystal Clear, and what's the name? I'm sorry.
Do y'all know I'm a nurse?
Charm.
Yeah, Charm.
Do they know I'm a nurse in real life?
Belong on the healthcare network.
Okay, I seen that.
Yeah.
And, and listen, I didn't think I had no hater in me, but then I realized I didn't know nobody on there.
But
So I realized I didn't
no,
know.
but it's like about hater. It's about perfect time.
Yeah, I'm like I'm a whole nurse, like a whole.
Okay, relax.
Continue.
We don't. They ain't been doing this 10 years.
Right, they just started.
They just started.
That was a good one.
We got 2
that
years
was
under us. I think they've been doing it for like a year. Actually, Crystal just started like 6 months.
They've been doing this. They fresh with this tour that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So they bringing people as they grow.
They looking for people.
Oh, okay. So I can still get the first leg of the tour. It should be the
So
lower leg.
actually,
That's fine.
well, for them, they have an open mic they're doing.
Yeah, during the day.
Is that during the daytime?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
for the
for a I think it's an elder center.
Thursday.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the 11th. So that's something. So
Oh.
they building their brand, and you can
Yeah,
make that connection. Because if you have connection,
Cool. I can put some money in. Well, I can't put no money in. And if I can put my job in activities,
You know what I'm saying? So
as long as they got their business together,
They
they can come
do.
in. Oh, yeah, come in activity. Matter of
So
fact,
they be with the real like elder people
yeah.
at American House or somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
you
couldn't think of
know the
word.
real ones with
The real ones.
you know,
Not the ones the fake.
you know, all the buildings where it ain't nothing but
Yeah.
you know the buildings that kind of smell like piss, but like
Yeah.
yeah.
The real
I
dude.
got it.
Oh my
They call it the geriatric
The
community.
geriatric. That's what I was trying to say.
So yeah, man, they had an open mic on this Thursday coming up. So
Yeah.
you pull up there, man. You probably do work that.
I work midnights, man.
Oh, you good?
Oh, you be sweet.
So go ahead and pull up.
Sleep.
They got eight seats out there.
Yeah, man. Listen, you talk about
Sleep.
sleep.
What is that?
Listen.
We also got Nico Hall on the show too. And we
Nico
got,
Oh, Nico!
and we got Stephen J.
Stephen J.
Coming from another
Man, about
place
two
in Michigan.
hours
Like he's
away.
one of the queen
Another place in
comedians.
Yeah. He's
He's
on the
He's
other
our
side
lighter.
of the
He's
map.
our lighter skinned
He's
friend.
somewhere
and
over here.
A liar
He
skin
actually
from another
does
place in Michigan.
clean
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait.
That's a good way to describe somebody.
I've
Like,
never
that's
heard
kind of
no
epic,
one.
actually.
He had booked me in Nuevo, yeah.
No in the wake up.
It was like an
Like,
hour
she did-
away.
Yeah, it's a little over an hour. Yeah. Out west somewhere. So yeah.
So
It
we
was-
gonna
it
have
was a
him on
city
there.
out
He's
there.
really funny too.
In the city out there. He's from a place, another place in Michigan. Not here, but there. You know.
Somewhere.
Yeah, you know when they be like Michiganders, out in the Gander part of that.
Out in the
Exactly.
Gander.
Yeah, out in the Gander part.
Yeah, in the tip
Definitely
of
not
the
Metro
blood.
Detroit.
Not Metro
Yeah.
Detroit.
But yeah, so it's gonna be a great time. Tickets are $25. We have them physically on us, and there's also the link in our bio.
We the only physically people around. I got
But I'm just saying, if someone sees it,
Oh,
See,
okay.
We got him on us.
Felt like he was leading on me.
no, I'm just saying, some people don't do the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know the
It's
elders, they
like,
be like, I don't do
yeah,
that
hey,
internet
maybe,
stuff.
but come get my 25, and we'll
Yeah,
pull
we'll
up and
pull
go
up
get
on
that
you.
25.
We got fresh envelopes. we put in
California.
there, nice
You know what I'm
and
saying?
Man, speaking of envelopes, and I'm still in the spirit of Cat Williams. I had a promoter book me. All right, this promoter gives everybody envelopes. And I know what all the envelopes hands why, because I've been doing this promoter show for a long time. This motherfucker took $5 out of my envelope.
Are you
To prove
serious?
a point.
What point is there to prove? They can get.
What'd you do? Was you late or something?
Dog, I wasn't late.
What did you do, Ron?
What's funny?
Oh.
Like, okay. It was a situation where there was a bad joke told. You know what I mean? And I was like, I know, it's so bad. You gotta like it, don't you? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the case may be, but you know what I'm saying? But
So
yeah.
you owed him that $5?
But I don't owe him nothing. The motherfucker owe me. You know what I'm saying? But like, have you ever I say that to say, you know what I'm saying? That was actually my second introduction into janky promoters. My first
Janky promoters.
My first janky promoter promised
movie
me
was funny.
something and then didn't have that and gave me the tip jar. But I was it was only listen, he didn't have the $25, $40 he
I
gave
would
me.
do that tip jar
So,
at him.
No, you wouldn't, because you would have been happy for the opportunity. And I took
Learn
the
from it.
$17.45
Oh.
and the fake $20 bill that was in there.
Oh.
But 17 real dollars.
Yeah, $17 real.
Okay. Hey, that can get you home.
That's how he is, but I would throw a temper tantrum.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Have you ever had a janky promoter?
I have not.
Yeah,
I
haven't
can't
seen that yet.
say that I.
Lucky you.
haven't
Lucky,
paid.
like for real.
But here's the
Most
thing.
of them is.
Yes, but here's the thing: we gotta learn from these experiences. We learn from people. We learn from the experience. Now moving forward, I have a contract, and so if I'm coming in with a contract, boom, you're not even gonna step to me a certain way. Like,
If you
oh,
paying me
contract.
something, I send you a contract. And I'll let you know I'm not doing comedy while people eating. Give me my money before I get on the stage. And I've been doing it for 2 years. But
that's the type
I don't waste time
Yeah.
because you can't get time back. I'm not about to be wasting my time with folks.
There you go.
So once you have certain things like that, and then you'll know, oh, I don't got it, bro. So
Okay.
then now you make the decision.
Right.
Like,
I'll do it for free then.
yeah,
I
you
don't
gonna
have
do
to
it for
punch you in
free.
the face.
Right.
I'm giving you money and you're not giving me money.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so it's principle.
Hold
There's
on.
ways
Wait,
around.
you know what I'm just not getting? Why you automatically assume that I was gonna be late?
I mean,
She didn't
cause
assume the worst.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Nah, but
I mean, it's
I had
not.
hope for
Why
you.
else?
hold on.
I mean,
Wait.
He took
Real
it
shit.
out though.
I
Real shit,
felt
yeah.
like
my
that would
bad.
be
Yeah,
the
that was my
only
bad.
reason that somebody would dock your pay. I didn't say that you like wasn't funny or you had a bad show.
No, it was-
At least she yeah, that's one thing.
I mean,
But you would now what you would have started with, you were
I
funny.
think it was honestly, there's different type of showrunners. You know what I'm saying? Some showrunners do it for the show. Some people do it because that's the only time they get on. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this person wouldn't. I feel like my energy just happened to be more captivating to the audience than your set was at the time.
So it was a hater thing. It wasn't that you didn't do so
he
good.
$5 find your ass.
Yeah.
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 You went
$5 find your ass.
A nurse. Like $5
Man, listen,
it's
man.
your money. That's what it is.
$5 fine.
Damn. See,
And
I
so
was
he did
just-
it in your face, like, yeah, here you go.
No, he didn't do it in my face. Look,
Like
I'm about to be real. I could be 100% wrong. know that I've been doing this XYZ event since I started,
Okay.
and it's always been.
So you ain't say, hey, it's a
No, because I don't even want you to even think that listen, I almost threw the money away. You know what I'm saying? After I got it. You know what I mean?
That's a little extreme.
No, it's not.
Manisha,
No,
You should have
it's
gave it to a
No,
homeless person.
Dude, I didn't like I had a promoter. I didn't give money back just because I was so just disgusted. Like, oh, fuck you.
I know that.
I don't need your
With
money. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
all right.
Like, I don't need your stage.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need nothing that you give me because you ain't giving me shit.
I feel
That's
All
right.
money ain't good.
I would have disgustedly
No.
bought me
And
a
you
chicken
touched
wing dinner
that
with
money
that,
too.
man.
Yeah, for
Immediately.
me, you touched
Just to
that
get it
money.
out of my hands. I'm
Your
like, you know what?
energy is on that money.
I'm gonna take this money. This money's so terrible. I'm gonna put it all in my tank. So I don't even have to touch it.
But that money
It's
is
gonna get you.
But even when you try to be negative, you're the most positive person that I've met in my life. He's like, man, I don't want this money, so I don't want to touch it again. You know what? I'm gonna buy premium. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna get my money's worth.
Let me get 80 on for it.
Yeah.
You know that I don't even need $80 worth of
And
gas.
I'm not gonna get the change.
Yeah. Just so the money is different because it ain't the money you gave me.
But then you still put the spirit of that money in your tank. You be like, he's still in my.
As I travel to where I need, I will.
Man, all right, so listen, man, the conversation, like, listen, believe it or not, I do have like a not platform, but a semi-schedule of what I want to do, but the conversation done led elsewhere, so I didn't even get to the interwebulals.
You just go to
But-
the flow.
Interwebulals, yeah. Everybody be on
I
the
mean, you
internet.
kind of did.
I
though.
went through one.
We did. We did.
I
do one.
did it. I did one.
Yeah, because we
Okay.
talked about the stanky teacher.
Okay,
That was the
Yeah,
interweb
yeah.
story.
We talked about
Okay.
that.
So then we did the interweb. Now we gotta do the game.
Okay, so everything's been touched.
So far, yeah.
You're doing your thing. You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
It's okay. It's okay.
Stop! God damn it, I'm an ugly crier. Listen, I cry uglier than try.
Don't blame it on your crime, brother.
Man, I was about to say that,
But
but
my
that
mama
wasn't
said
nice.
I'm handsome.
Yeah, you are.
No, for real, hold on. My mama ain't never said I was handsome.
Oh, what you lied to?
No,
Oh.
my mama ain't a lot. Okay, so the title of the game is called
Pass the whole thing down.
2 per person.
All right, here you
Yeah.
go. 2 for
Hey
you.
Christian,
I'm good.
you get okay.
2 for me.
I got 3. See, because I'm
You
special.
got 3. You're supposed to have 2. She said.
So,
What's this game about?
Can we look at it?
white woman can't
I don't know. She's gonna tell
I
us.
know, right?
I will
It's
tell
been a
you.
long time. 400 years.
I'm not gonna look at them until I've been
Yeah.
instructed to do so. Bella's the game
All
master.
right.
No,
So this game is called
I would kill Hitler.
I Would Kill Hitler.
Oh.
So what's going to happen is I have a situation. It's a hypothetical situation. You guys all have plot cards. We're going to go around. You can pick one of the 2 plot cards, and you have to incorporate that into this hypothetical. Whoever has the best story wins.
That's me too.
Now he wants to play. Off camera, Chris was like, wait a minute, this piqued my interest.
It sounds fun.
Killing someone.
He said Hitler,
I like killing.
fucking made up story, fucking death. I'm in. You know what I'm saying?
Say less.
Yeah, I get to tell you how I can
Hey,
hypothetically kill somebody. Okay, OJ.
Right.
right.
But you only have 60 seconds.
Okay, so
So don't look at them
So-
and then what you say.
So basically,
You can look at them.
60
Yeah, I was about to
seconds.
say, I looked at mine and I
60 seconds of a story about how I would kill Hitler.
Well,
No,
she's
no,
gonna
no.
give us the
I'm
premise.
going to
Oh.
give you a hypothetical situation.
Uh-huh.
You have 2 plot cards. You pick one of the plot cards to create a story,
Okay.
whatever story you want, but it has to be entertaining.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
This game was made for you, huh,
Okay.
Ron?
Naturally.
You got 3 cards.
I
I'm about to fail miserably, but it's okay.
I feel like
She
I'm
dealt
about to
with
be
me.
on that stuff too.
Let's
I don't
go.
have any Unos or nothing.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
you got 3.
All right, Belle.
so the hypothetical situation. You guys are ready?
Okay.
We are ready.
You've committed a crime against humanity, and federal agents are all over the world looking for you. How do you remain undetected? So you use one of your plot cards. We can start with you, Dani.
Oh God.
And you have to create some sort of story.
Hold on. Okay. Can you read it again?
You've committed a crime against humanity, and federal agents are all over the world
Oh,
looking
feds.
for you.
Got it.
How do you remain undetected using your plot card?
Got it.
Okay, so technically, like the federal agency, our color is pink, and so I wear the color pink everywhere I go. Like no matter where I go, I dress with all pink flowers, and whenever they see me, I just stand still and wear pink, and I like I'm a part of the federal agency, and yeah, they'd be like, hey, did you kill Hitler? And I'd be like, no, I'm too short to kill Hitler. Why would I do something like that? You know, and they was like, but we saw some stab wounds like in his kneecaps, and I was like, but that wasn't me. Like that was somebody else. They had to bend down and stab his kneecap. And I got on the color pink like y'all, so we blended in and stuff. And that's all I can come up with because
No,
they
that's
didn't
good.
arrest me, and my thing was the color pink.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
My name is Terry Smith. I run a drug operation. For years, I have not been caught. Now the federal agents are on my back, and it's getting heavy. But to conceal my identity, I will cut off my mustache.
No.
Whoa, black man without a mustache?
Everyone knows my mustache. And a black man without a mustache is a black man without a mustache. And you know what that means. So I would cut off my mustache and my beard to conceal my identity because everyone will write me off as a weirdo, not a criminal. And that is how I escaped prison.
Nice.
My car was a mustache.
Oh, that was good.
That was good.
Oh my God, so much pressure. I'm in a
You're-
room full
you're
of
up.
comedians who are good at this stuff, and then there's me.
You got this.
All right. So the federal agents is after me because I apparently did something I shouldn't have done, and I went on the run, and they couldn't catch me because I went into the woods. And then what I did to get away from them was I planted a bomb in the middle of Times Square, and I blew up some stuff. So then they was over there looking, and then I ran away. The end.
You
That's
watched the
good.
true crime because it
Yeah.
sounds real.
Right.
I had to include an explosion.
I believe
Man.
you.
Yeah, I did. I saw it. I saw it.
I called the bait and switch.
Oh, you
I'm
know
gonna take your card for you.
professional
Okay,
when
look at
before
there you
him.
go. There you go. What you got?
Okay, so so the feds watching. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're after you. How do you remain undetected from them?
Okay, so look. Okay, so this one time the feds was watching, and I'm gonna tell you why the feds was watching. The feds was watching because I was looking, and I was looking at some shit that I wasn't supposed to be looking at. Okay, so they had synced me, and so I had to get them to unsync me, right? So what I was doing, I went over the river and through the motherfucking woods. Okay, I was trying to go to grandma's house because what they don't know that I got a grandma who's not really my mama. You know, on like my mama's side, but my neighbor. So I went over the river through the woods to grandma's house. I go because I was out there. When I was out there, because I was thinking I was hungry. Okay, and so I wanted a sandwich. So I wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Okay, and so she had none, and I was upset. Okay, but the feds was watching, and so at the end of the day, I made a ham and cheese sandwich.
Okay.
But sometimes you got to put peanut butter before the jelly. Okay, and that's period.
Okay.
Oh, period.
And that's the moral of the story. You gotta put peanut butter before the jelly.
The moral to the story. There it is.
Yeah.
That was good.
So just to be clear, it doesn't have to involve Hitler. That's just the name of the game.
Yeah, that's just
Oh,
the name of
okay,
the game.
I thought it had to.
No, it doesn't
We
have
should
to.
remember that motherfucker to die again.
Yeah. Kill him again.
Okay.
All right, what you got?
My name is Joe Jameson. I've been under watch of the FBI. What was it again?
The
FBI.
Yeah,
Federal
that's
agents.
Feds due to 3 years of money laundering.
Okay.
I went undercover with my best friend Francis, who's owed me a favor for the past 2 years with helping his grandma with cancer. Like I needed a new job, but I couldn't use my original name, so I developed a new one over the past, let's say, a week. But however, finding work without ID wasn't presentable. Although my friend Francis told me, try being a gigolo. That will give you a different type of money. But unfortunately, due to sites like Tinder, Hinge, and Bubble, I wasn't able to pull women through that. But he told me there was an untapped market that I hadn't thought about. It was a little disgusting, but I decided to do it anyways. And I was becoming a male gigolo to elderly women. So I would put an advertisement out there that I would tell my rates. $60 for 60 minutes, the boyfriend experience, and so what? And it was the first,
He can keep going. You know what I'm saying? He can just keep going. I love his story.
within the first day, I had made $1,000 between 2 elderly women, whether or not it came from their grandparents' inheritance. I really didn't care.
Yeah.
But I did make money. But I was successful at making money off it until it started to branch out to more and more retirement homes. I was filling about 7 to 10 women a week, making in around $5,000 each week.
Do you see how he's telling this?
He's
He's
living
telling
Yeah.
this with the confidence
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is real.
of a man who lived
He
this.
is balling for real.
But then soon my market expanded. As women like to talk, sometimes men like to figure out what's happening too.
No!
As much as I wanted to did want to sell my soul, it turns out men would pay more.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, wow. You got
for
the, I was about to say
Cat Williams.
for just doing blowjobs. That's and not just them to me. And I was making $2,000 a head, literally.
Damn.
All right,
You know what?
win.
All
That's
right.
Chris, you win.
Up,
Man,
you won.
that
What
is
was his card?
What was your card?
Oh, it must involve the elderly.
Oh,
Must
there
involve
we
it.
go.
That was a Tubi
Must
movie.
involve
That
the
is
elderly.
I'll take the nacho chips.
Yeah,
Nacho
my first
chips.
rap chips. Which rap chips is those?
Oh, I knew I was going to win this. I role play on the weekend.
Oh, he role plays on the weekend. Okay, that was good right there.
Yes.
What, got the Tootsie Roll?
Oh, got Tootsie
I'll take
Roll.
Yeah, that was- Chris was like, I knew I was going to win.
Yeah, he was like, I already knew.
Yeah.
He's like, I need to play this.
Thank you. That was
That was fun.
fun.
I want to change my story.
Yeah.
I actually did have a solid ending to it.
Yes.
Oh, no, that wasn't the ending.
No, that wasn't.
Oh,
the
that
ending.
wasn't the
No, this is
ending.
well thought. This is
Yeah,
well thought through.
Well, he had time
Yeah.
he did.
Y'all
to
don't
create it.
Wow.
That sounds like real life.
It was going to be end with one of his male clients being an FBI agent and catching him.
Oh,
Oh,
you know what? If I see this shit on Tubi, I'm gonna
Yeah.
make sure you get your residual.
Yeah, for real.
Somebody gonna copy off of this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Goddamn Tubi movies.
That's a story.
I watched the Tubi movie last week, bro. It was the funniest experience that I've had in a really long time. And I'll be watching some wild movies, but this one right here, wild. It was called Sloppy Seconds.
Oh,
I
I
watched
heard it.
that.
I didn't
I
watch
check
it.
it out.
Oh my God.
She fucked the dog, didn't she?
Well, no, she did an act with the dog, but
I can't even
she
eat
didn't
this
have
no
sex
more.
with the dog. But
And
close
you do
enough.
act with the
I
dog.
can't eat no Tootsie
Oh,
Roll
did
no
you
more.
hear about Saltburn? Is that the movie name?
Ooh, I
Soft
want to see
Burn.
that. I want to see that.
Okay, I don't believe in spoilers. If it's something in it, bitch, tell me about it.
I
It's a
want to see
scene.
that.
It's a scene. Can I say it? I'm gonna say it.
I don't care.
Go
It's-
ahead.
I guess.
I'm gonna watch it.
I don't know the premise, but a white dude, his first time with a rich family, he out there, he develops a crush on the boy nuts in the bathtub, and the nigga drink the bathwater.
Yep, I can't wait.
I don't need to see that.
I mean,
Thank
that's
you for
kind of
telling
more-
me because I would not be watching.
I
That's kind of more
do.
common than you think nowadays.
More common.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but you know what Twitch is, right?
I do know what Twitch
I
is.
do.
Have you ever heard about some of those e-girls selling their bathwater?
Yeah,
Listen,
I have
okay,
heard about
on some
that.
real shit. Listen,
I can sell
How much-
bathwater.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Wait
you
a minute.
absolutely
Hold
can.
on. Let me
Absolutely
be.
can.
Let me be your friend.
You can.
Let me be your very best friend.
Absolutely can.
There's a website called allthingsworn.com.
Oh yeah.
Really?
And on All Things Worn, that means that All Things Worn, they take all things worn, which
Wow.
means panties,
Correct.
which means my fact they sell Malachi. If you need a side hustle, if you wanted to sell some anointed semen, they sell jars of semen.
Yep.
They sell
Yep.
they sell Monica. They sell dresses that have been Lewinsky.
Yep.
They sell worn
Yep.
on panties, pissed on garments, all day long worn things. Body odor is a big thing nowadays.
Yep.
Yeah, all things worn.
Yeah, I'm going there
Yeah.
now. So.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, you can literally just spend like $70 on some gym wear outfit, go to the gym for 3
Yeah,
hours, sweat
yeah.
that bitch up, and then
Yep.
sell it.
And
So,
sell it.
And I'm gonna tell you flat out. Listen. Hey,
Yep.
look, y'all know me in this world, okay?
Y'all know me in this
If
world.
y'all ever see me on the interweb, don't talk to me out here about what y'all seeing up there, okay?
What? That's
Don't
two
talk-
different
li-
people.
Listen, that's two different people.
I tell people that.
I
all the
think
time.
That's two different
Yeah,
people.
I'm
Cause
gonna tell.
listen,
Like
Rahm Kely and Nestle Pipes ain't the same dude, okay? Ain't the
That's her
same
name,
dude.
that's the type.
Nestle Pipes, aka Papa Smurf.
my alter ego is
Oh,
Lola
you look
Bunny.
like Papa Smurf.
Mhm,
Lola Bunny.
I'm sure sensation.
Short sensation.
Yep. Lola Bunny is a whole nother character.
Yeah, it's the back of
We not the same.
They're like
Yeah,
$30 a pair. You can sell them for.
Listen,
Oh, wow.
listen.
Yep.
You can put whatever prices on there.
Yep.
what you do is, listen, I'm about to give you the game. I'm about to give you the game. What you do is you build a relationship with somebody and you offer them shit for like a penny, $1, and then you know what I'm saying, they become your best friends, your loyal customers, and then you're in the bind, Nate, and then say, hey, I hate to charge you $10 for this, but I'm gonna have to, I have to up the price. You know what he gonna do? Because he like you so much. You know what I'm saying? You charge him 10, he gonna give you 20.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I like, yeah, because you know how dudes is. You know what I'm saying? He gonna think you're doing something.
Right.
But yeah, allthingsworn.com. Like, listen, it's crazy. Right? You know what's crazy? This is what's crazy about it is everybody. I'm tired of people. You know what? In 2024, this is the age of Aquarius, like I believe it's called, like the truth and knowledge. We just gonna put the truth right here. Everybody's a fucking freak. Okay, everybody.
That's true.
Everybody.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody. If your mama still with your daddy and you grown, your mama a freak. Okay, because he ain't left it for a younger mama. Okay,
Yeah.
he ain't left. And
That or that divorce is going to hit different.
I mean, listen, that divorce
It
is,
don't take much.
Nah, you know what?
I
Yeah,
choke
that-
you, but
that
I
be
ain't no
true.
killer, baby.
man. That's a song, okay.
It is.
Yeah,
That-
I love
that-
that song.
That listen,
Flash
man. Look, man. Kentucky Drake done made a bop.
Why you going
Know what I'm
Kentucky
saying?
Drake?
Kentucky
That ain't
Drake.
even his first bot. Like Jack
No,
Harlow.
it's not his first bop, but that's okay. He
That's
done
the
made
first
some
one
nice
you
records.
like?
No, because I like Tyler Hero. I like some of his songs, but it got that Detroit in it. It's a bop. You know what I'm saying? He ain't saying nothing. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing to the whole song, and he don't have to say nothing to the whole song because he sampled a legend. You know what I'm saying? And it could have been instrumental. Because low key, Detroit, we grew up on instrumentals. We don't need no music. All we need is dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum.
Oh
You know what I'm
my
saying?
God.
All shit. All we need is a damn drum machine and a percolator.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's time for the percolator.
That's Detroit
It's
shit
time for
too.
the percolator.
That is shit that
It's
is
time for the
exclusive to
percolator.
y'all.
Listen, and I'm so matter of fact, thank
It
you for
is.
saying that. Thank
It
you.
is.
You know,
Hey.
no, because you from New York.
Yeah, I
People
know my
don't know.
place.
And
I
there's
know my place.
and you know what I'm saying? No, but music, listen, music, there's like, I wouldn't talk, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk about blues or jazz if I'm, you know what I'm saying? That's Kentucky, that's down there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go back and forth with the rap. She from the boroughs, and you know what I'm saying? But
That's
but-
Detroit, New York. Yeah.
fucking Chicago thinking that, you know what I'm saying, that they got house music, nigga, that's us.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, we went 4 hours down the way to fuck with y'all, and we brought our mixtapes and like the shit that y'all got, we left down there. Okay, that's all I'm saying, because there's jitting, and then it's the bullshit that people in Chicago do, that footwork. You seen that shit? They look, they got a hold of a bad pack. They like, they out there.
We originators for sure. We got rhythm to it. You feel me? We got the whole. Everybody can get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? The
Well, I
hustle.
really can't, but
Hustle.
everybody else can.
I'm just saying culturally, like if you at a party, everybody can learn it. Your grandma is hustling.
You know,
Yeah.
hustling is.
Oh, them hustles, yeah, I know.
You know what?
Yeah, I can do those.
Listen.
I know like 6 different versions.
Oh, you do?
Listen, she's white. She can line dance, okay? Hustling ain't shit but black line dancing.
The electric
Them
slide.
line dances be way more
Them
intense
them
than
line,
hustles.
listen, them
Nah.
country niggas
They
and them
turn
tight ass
fast.
Levi's and them hard ass boots
But
with the
still-
heels on.
It still takes a certain type of white person to hustle though.
Yeah, but have you seen? Listen. I hate country music. I hate anything with twang.
Yeah.
Okay, I like if it's too twangy banjo-ish, I hate it. But them white boys be grabbing they fucking big ass. Like I got a big forehead. They belt buckles be bigger than my forehead, and they grab that shit and they had a cowboy hat and they get to doing that line dancing and they dipped it to my lady and my lady was. I said, bitch, you had to follow her piece home. You know what I'm saying? What is you doing? Like them motherfucking white boys be doing something with them hips and with the line dancing. Boy, listen.
The dip is
Listen,
dangerous.
It's achy, breaky heart, you know?
But in the black community, that's the same thing as one of these. That's the
Oh, yeah.
with the wink. You
Yeah.
feel me?
You know what
After
you like?
I done came off the
You said, oh, okay, yeah, but nah, man, it's something different about you know what? Listen, black people, listen, we got all the swag in the world, okay? We originate to all that shit. But dog, a big belt buckle with a howdy? We ain't got shit on that, man. We ain't got shit on a howdy. What? A howdy?
We know we got all the land, so that's gonna make it all.
No. I'm talking
drug dealer.
Bro, but I'm,
Drug dealer.
I'm saying,
That
but I'm,
howdy is clean.
but
You
I'm
ain't
saying-
getting a shot or nothing.
A howdy,
I'm
man.
saying,
Listen. White boys are
okay, different situation. In the suit with the Bucks.
Listen, I gotta wrap it up, damn, but I gotta wrap it up. But Cowboys is the only people.
That's our time.
Cowboys is the only people that pronounce both A's and ma'am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ma'am. You know what I'm saying? With the head. Nah.
They got
But
the confidence.
I'll take a what up though over a man any day.
Fair enough. With that being said, I gotta wrap it up, and now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends and Mel.
Oh, thanks.
But all right, Shayla, go ahead. You ready?
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
And now it's time for a positive moment.
Boom. Now it's time for the positive moment. This is the first positive moment of the new year, and it's only right that I bring it in with y'all. You know what I mean? Because it's all about the energy of the moment. It's all about right now. And honestly, I hate to say I'm kind of like the heathen version of Malachi, but you always positive, and I make sugar to shit all the time, or shit to sugar, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. But like with the positive moment today, it's gonna be like, you know what? New Year's, new beginnings. It's the same things. The only things that change is the things that you don't want to remain. But like I say, people are not always gonna love you. People are not always gonna like you. But before you make that choice to either be a dick or be girthy, either run or hide, or either get up and put your gloves on and get into that ring and fire it and fucking go shit toe to toe with the fucking devil of defeat. Before you realize that you got to do that, you got to remember that you love yourself.
Yes.
Okay, you got to remember to love yourself. Because people make mistakes. Ain't nobody perfect. And at the end of the day, before you decide to be a dick or be girthy, always remember to love yourself. We out. God darn it. Listen. So, no. Okay. So look, I gotta get these to my son.